Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm here for explaining diffusion, osmosis, active transport. Diffusion is the natural process. The things materials has a tendency of being distributed in a real area. If you apply scent at the corner of the room, this scent will be distributed, spreaded in the whole room, and the process will be continued until that will be evenly distributed. So this is the natural tendency of being distributed from the higher to the lower. Osmosis, also another type of diffusion. Same mentality of higher to the lower, but diffusion held in liquid and gaseous thing, but osmosis only held in the field of liquid. In the soil there are a lot of water. In the trees there is a less water. So the water being pumped naturally by osmosis to the trees. But the solute or densely materials of trees don't travel to the water to the soil. Okay? So osmosis doesn't become held to the solid to the liquid. Moreover, one-sided journey, liquid to the solid. So finally, it could be concluded that osmosis and diffusion both are from higher to the lower concentration. Only difference, at the time of osmosis, the materials never travel to the liquid. But in the time of osmosis, diffusion, there is no direction, only matter higher to the lower. Now I am going to the active transport. Osmosis and diffusion both travel to the higher to the lower, but active transport opposite. Okay? In osmosis and diffusion, the process should be continued until the things become equilibrium. Mean that go there and finally when that become plainly equilibrium, the process becomes stopped. You just give a color in the bucket of water, diffusion time. So when the color will be evenly distributed in the bucket, the process will be stopped. Now I am going to the active transport. In the soil there are a lot of water, and you know that there is a root here. At the end of the root there is a root here. In the root here, respiration, the existing glucose become turned into combusted with carbon dioxide and energy get formed. This energy has a kinetic power of transmitting, delivering the soil water into the trees. At the time of diffusion osmosis, higher to lower, but here artificial pressurization held by active transport. In the trees there are a lot of water, lot of nutrient, lot of protein, nitrate ions, but active transport artificially giving pressurization. Okay? Who help in pressurization? The protein, the kinetic protein of root here. The water or nutrient of the root here converted into the energy, and energy help in pumping water into the trees. So this is not lower to the higher to the lower. Now in active transport, poor people is giving money to the rich people. Here, rich people is giving money to the poor people, but here, poor people is giving money to the rich people. Mean these work oppositely. Concept is a great matter. Whatever the big school or small school, if a student get a proper concept, success start from there. We never leave any stone unturned on the question of